So I went to Atlanta, took the opportunity. And I realized in the South, everything was just slow. It wasn't like the New Jersey hustle. So I said, oh, this is perfect. So I set up shop, started creating my own opportunity in New Jersey. And within 1 year, I was making $1 million a month in stolen cars. Now, at this time, I just knew that I had an empire. My only goal was to be rich. I didn't care how or when. I just wanted to be rich. So with a successful car theft operation in Atlanta, I'm not realizing that one day I'm going to get caught because everything is just so perfect and I'm so smart. And that day comes. I'm driving down the highway and I see a helicopter above me. I didn't really pay it no mind until I went home, went to the store, and everywhere I went, I just see a helicopter. I'm like, why is this thing following me? So I said, let me just test it and see if it's actually following me. So I started riding down the 285, which is a circle. I went around that circle 5 times and it stayed there. And that's when I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to get caught. I just felt it. Something in my soul told me, when you get off this exit, make a right. And what did I do? I make a left. And as soon as I made the left, they came from everywhere. Get on the ground, get on the floor. And I'm like, okay, okay. And I get locked up. So now I'm in county jail in DeKalb County in Atlanta. Now, mind you, before I got locked up, I can tell you now because everything's good. But before I got locked up, I always had this habit. Because I was into illegal business, so I couldn't really tell people what I was doing or what I was going through in my life, so I used to just write about them. I'll write songs about what was going on in my life, and, so that was my way of kind of venting and kind of coping with what I was dealing with. But in the process of having a successful business, you always have to have that one piece that justifies how you made your money. So I invested in recording studios all throughout Atlanta. Because at that time, the business of music was booming in Atlanta, and it was really growing really fast, with not enough musical facilities there. So all my street money went into recording studios. And I would just go in late night, write about what I'm going through, whatever I'm dealing with. And then that habit followed me in jail. And I ended up writing about being locked up. And that song changed my life. Because while I was in jail, I had an older guy who was a bunkie. That's what we call them, bunkies. His name was Booney Lowe. He was actually being transferred through Atlanta to go to death row. And we were cellmates. And he said to me, he said, do you even know why you in here? I said, yeah, I just want to be rich. He said, all right, then once you're rich, then what? I said, I'm going to ball out. He said, what does that mean? I said, well, fancy cars, big house, a lot of girls. And he said, okay, that sounds good. So how you going to plan to achieve that? I said, well, I couldn't answer that. He said, because you're looking at me right now, I'm about to go get a needle stuck in me. And I was thinking the same way you was thinking. And then I happened to have a pad in my lap. And he said, let me see that. I let him see it, and he's reading the lyrics to Locked Up, which is the song that I eventually put out. And he said, man, with all this talent and the success that you had in the street, if you put all that energy into your talent, it's no way you're not going to be successful. And I thought about that the whole night. And I woke up in the morning and I said, Booney, I think you're right.